Things that we as Gen Z must cancel. Pool. It uses a white ball to get rid of all the other colored balls, including the black one, and that is a racism. Paper. All paper is thin and straight, which is not only homophobic, but also sets unhealthy beauty standards. History. Why can't it be called herstory? Or themstory? Or 2004 Honda Civic story? Being pregnant. Being pregnant assumes my gender, and that is sexist. Being born. I don't remember giving consent if I wanted to be alive or not. Do you? More things that must be cancelled. Dentists, because they make your teeth whiter, and that is doing white supremacy. Cars, because you can only drive them straight, and that is very homophobic. Chips, because it has the racist word in them, and that makes them very racist. Attractive people, because they make ugly people feel bad about themselves, and that is body shaming. Laundry, because you have to segregate the whites from the colors, which is a big racism. This emoji, because it perpetuates Asian stereotypes. The words female and woman, because it has the words man and male in it, and that is suppressing women. Rain, because it makes me wet without my consent. More things that must be cancelled. The sun, because it does not display a flash trigger warning before being so bright. The MLB, because that is BLM backwards, and that is a protest against Black Lives Matter. Face masks, because they basically count as doing blackface, which is big racism. Braces, because they make your teeth straight, which is very big homophobic. Diabetes, because mostly fat people have it, and that is fat shaming. Oxygen, because it always enters my body without my consent. Doctors, because after they help deliver a baby, they always assume its gender. This word, because it sounds a lot like the racism word, even though it has nothing to do with it whatsoever. More things that we must cancel. Blood drives, because they do not display a blood trigger warning. Condoms, because only men can wear them, and that is a sexism. Therapists, because it also spells out the rapist, and that is a big misogyny. Superheroes, because they have names like Batman, Spider-Man, and Superman, and that is assuming their gender. Rap, because it has the racist word in them, and therefore every single one of them are racists. Rubik's Cubes, because you have to separate all of the colors, and that is segregation. Cards, because the king has more power than the queen, which is stating that women are inferior. Pianos, because the whites outnumber the blacks, and that is a big racism. More things that must be cancelled. Trees, because they are tall and thin, and that sets unhealthy beauty standards. Hair straighteners, because they make your hair straight, and that is doing homophobia. Ladybugs, because calling them ladybug is assuming their gender. Why can't we call them male bug? Or them bug? Or Samsung refrigerator bug. Diseases, because they always go into people's bodies without their consent. Doctors, because they say that being overweight is unhealthy, and that is fat shaming. Printers, because they separate the white ink from the colored ink, and that is doing racism. Money, because it only has pictures of men, and that is doing a sexism. Lungs, because when lungs are black, that is considered bad, and that is a big racism. Black lungs matter. More things that must be cancelled. Lightning, because it does not display a flash trigger warning. Hourglasses, because they set unhealthy beauty standards for women. Zebras, because they separate their black and white stripes, and that promotes segregation. Heart disease, because mostly obese people get it, and that is fat shaming. Sex chromosomes, because they assume your gender. Beds, because a king bed is larger than a queen bed, and that is a sexism. Parents, because they give birth to us without our consent. Iria, because it has the racist word in it, and therefore it is racist. Is it a coincidence? Definitely. Does it affect my life in any way remotely? No. Am I still offended and going to complain about it? Hell yes. More things that we must cancel. LED lights, because they do not have the black color, and that is a racism. The LGBTQ flag, because the lines are straight, and that is a homophobic. Arnold Schwarzenegger, because his last name sounds like the racism word, and that basically counts as him being racist. Being physically fit, because that sets unhealthy beauty standards and makes lazy people feel bad about themselves. Mentos, because calling them Mentos is assuming their gender, which is big sexism. Chess, because the white pieces move first. Coincidence? Definitely, but it still offends me. Food, because I do not give my consent on being hungry.